What's up, guys? We're back, and we have another video. See, we're a little mobile this time. We're doing a how-to video this time. Quick announcements. We will... hand me those stickers real quick. I brought some over. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you will know that we now have stickers of our own. And there we go, Craig. Here they are. There's one for you guys. We have many more. So if you guys hit us up, we will be trading these. We'll put them in. We're having another giveaway. We still have to finalize how we're going to do that giveaway. But we're having another giveaway here soon of the same thing, but a different type of giveaway. It's not going to be how we did it last time. But again, here's our stickers we just got. So hit us up if you want some, and we'll trade with you or work something out. Today, Craig's behind the camera, but we're both be working on Annabelle. As you saw, if you follow us on Instagram, #Instagram, follow down on the link below and on the screen. He just got new bars in from TC Bros, new 1-inch bars. And we flip you around here. There we go. There's his new 1-inch TC Bros.
1-inch slant Z bars from TC Bros.
There we go.
And they're gorgeous.
Actual name of it. But like I said, if you follow us on Instagram, you already know that happened. The video's already out on there. So over here working in his garage today. Be taking these old Z bars off and putting on the
new Z bars.
The new Z bars. So we will cut here, and when we get these bars off, we will have we'll come back and we'll show you installing the other bars. So any last words, Craig, before we cut?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Recording.
Alright, cool. So first thing we got to do is take the controls off. So we've already loosened the bolts a little bit. You can see that they're moving a little bit. So we just got to get the bolts out. On mine it's 3, so it's 2 right here in the front and then 1 on the top, and it's the same on the other side. 2 right here, 1 on the top. So let's try to get these off. Also on my bike, there's caps on these. So you want to make sure to take the caps off first, because if you don't take the caps off, you won't be able to get to the bolts. So
those caps are dumb anyways. I hate those caps.
They are kind of stupid. But you can't see it from this angle, but right here, as I'm unscrewing this, I can see how far the bolt's coming out and when it's completely out. So do the second one. Boom. There you go. As you can see, that whole part's already off. And as many of you know, it's really good to keep the bolts where they go so you don't lose them or get lost when you're trying to put it back together. Makes it a lot easier. So we got that. Clutch is off. Hang it right there. Mike's gonna do this side. Also, hopefully it's common knowledge, but you want to put something over your tank. I've seen people do old t-shirts, towels, anything. We have a sheet right here. Just so when you're taking the bars off, if it falls over, it's not going to scratch or dent your tank. So we'll let Mike do that. Take a whiskey break. So now it's just this last bolt to take the rest of these controls off. Well, actually, we might be able to slip these off.
I think that's the way we wired it, or we did it the first time.
I already took that top bolt out.
Oh, it's this wire right here.
Stopping it. We might have to loosen the bars to slide it over to get that off.
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Actually, do you want to get this top bolt? And I'll work on loosening the bars so we can slide that. Alright, so I got 4 bolts right here. I'm gonna loosen those so we can slide the bars a little bit. Hopefully take the throttle off without having to completely disassemble it. Alright, so loosen these 4 bolts just enough so we can slide the bars to try to get this throttle off all the way. Oh man. I think it's just too fucking long. I don't want to pull too hard. How much more give do I got?
No.
Not a lot. There we go. Alright, boom. Got the throttle off in one piece, didn't have to do much work. So now slide it this way. We gotta take this completely off, so because this grip is on the bar, so we're gonna have to try to get this grip off without completely ruining it.
Well, let's put this back in here and see if we get the grip off.
Well, we need to put a screwdriver in there and spray WD-40, so we gotta take that completely off. Or slide it up as far as possible. That should be good.
Yeah.
Okay, so got the controls off. So now we gotta try to get this grip off without cutting it because I don't want to buy new grips. I really, really like these grips. I'm going to tighten these back up just so we can kind of work on the bars without them moving too much. So, what you want to do is get a really small, probably flathead, something that you can slip under here without tearing it, just to lift it up enough to spray some WD-40 in there. So, we got WD-40.
Might really just stick that down.
We're going to, let me just make sure this camera angle is still good.
It's just we gotta check that.
Alright, cool. Alright, so you want to stick the flathead in there, lift it a little bit, and just spray some WD-40. And then what you want to do is start to work the screwdriver around, kind of try to get that WD-40 in the grip as much as possible. Start spinning it. Whatever adhesive you used, it should start to break it up.
Unless you use like super glue or something.
Yeah, unless you use Gorilla Glue, which, I mean, you can do that, but I think we just, boom!
We saved the grip.
Got the grip off in one piece, didn't even have to cut it.
You ain't rags?
Perfect. Yeah, right there. Yellow rags. Alright, cool. Got the grip off. Literally all we did was stick the screwdriver in there, lift it up a little, spray WD-40, and start working the screwdriver around, twisting. Boom, got it off.
Now,
Perfect.
these are just rubber grips. They're not a grip with like metal around or nothing. It's just the Bitwell rubber grips, so it may be different for how you need to take your grips off. Just disclaimer, if you try and take your grip off and you rip it, we're not reliable for it.
Liable.
Liable.
Not reliable.
Liable.
Alright, cool. So, we got the grips off.
Slide
We
it back.
still need to take the...
We'll see. If
Oh, okay. See if we can slip these off. Alright, so I'm going to loosen these 4 bolts again. See if we can slide the bars to get the controls off without completely undoing them. Boom! Got him. Alright.
You're saying boom a lot in this video. I'll edit that out. Or maybe I'll put like the Batman thing.
Boom! Alright, so now we gotta take off the little center right here. So for my bike, it's 4 bolts. This is a 98 Harley Sportster 1200.
Did you read my mind?
So when I got these bars, they were a little bit too long for my taste, so we shaved about an inch on each side off?
Yeah. Then we did about an inch on each side, so we
literally just sliced it. We sliced about an inch off on each side.
So then come for the wires for the hand controls. It didn't work since we cut the inch off. These dimples wouldn't work, so we had to cut. Make sure you can see that. Yeah, you can see it. We had to cut our own spots. So you see the rust there where we didn't paint it? And on this side too, we had to cut our own hole. But it worked. It was all covered up from the hand control, so you really couldn't see it. And it all laid flat in there, so it all looked good.
So yeah, if any of you want extremely custom bars, boom.
Hit us up.
This is how you do it. You do your own stuff.
Hit us up, we'll sell them to you.
Everything's for sale for the right price.
Yeah, everything's got a price, man. Everything's got a price. All right, let's check out these new bars.
Okay, so now that we got the old bars off, it's time for the new bars. Again, these are from TC Bros. The 1-inch
Not sponsored.
slant Z bars. Boom. Alright, cool. Boom again. Alright, so I guess with the powder coat, it's just a little bit too thick and my throttle isn't moving freely. It's sticking a little bit. So what we're gonna do is take some sandpaper and try to sand down this powder coat just a little bit so that throttle doesn't stick as much. Boom! Look at that. Another boom.
It's gonna be your catchphrase.
I guess so.
Put that side on. Put that fucking control on. Boom!
Boom.
Make sure the wire's in the bottom.
So last time what I used to make the grip stick was just WD-40. You spray WD-40 in the grip, slip it on, you let that dry, and it works as an adhesive, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't use super glue or like grip glue or any of that kind of stuff, so again, we're not liable. If you're riding down the road and all you use is WD-40 and your grip flies off, it's not our fault.
We're not mechanics, we're YouTube mechanics.
Do your research. Alright. It's good to have two people doing this. That way you can put the bars to where you're comfortable with them and have the second person tighten the bolts for you. I mean, you can do this by yourself, but it makes it a lot easier to have two people. Just so you can adjust them a little bit easier without them moving.
So now we need to adjust the cables.
Last thing to do is just to adjust the controls so they're comfortable for you. So in my case, we got to move them up just a little bit and we should be good. Right now we're just adjusting the controls so we know exactly where I want them. Voila. Or boom.
Boom, we're done.
Bars on. Look at that.
So, get a quick shot of them right here.
Looking good. Annabelle's upgrade.
Once he's gone, we'll get a shot of the good bike. No, I'm just kidding. No, make sure you remember to always test ride your bike after you put new bars or anything on it. That way, you make sure it works properly. So, let's get a quick shot of Scarlett here. Man, she's looking pretty, isn't she? Man, she's looking pretty. So, what do you think?
I love them.
How do they feel? Good?
Thank you, TC Bros. They feel amazing.